Domestic violence have been all over the news in recent days. The details tough to stomach for many. And people who are there to help victims say because of these high-profile cases, more people are reaching out for help. And they want everyone to know they're here to help. NBC 15's Chris Woodard reports.
They are gut-wrenching crimes.
Now our 2-year-old's going to grow up not having a mom.
Murders most people don't understand.
We're all devastated, totally devastated.
Simply can't understand.
I personally cannot wrap my brain around the thought.
Last weekend alone, 6 alleged domestic murders in Wisconsin, 5 of them right here in our area.
I mean, it's absolutely heartbreaking.
They are crimes whose details are so horrible, so sickening, they're hard for anyone to hear. And they're even worse for those who feel a terrifying connection, those already living in fear.
We know that other victims are being traumatized by their batterers, saying things like, look, this could happen to you.
The more these crimes are in the news, the more other batterers use it to control.
I think we're often thinking about the victims who are still staying at home and are still in their homes.
Madison-based Domestic Abuse Intervention Services is here.
There is help available.
And they say they've recently seen an increase in calls to their helpline.
I think it does have to relate to the recent homicides.
Another side effect to these crimes being in the news, more friends and family members are looking for help because they're concerned for the safety of someone they know.
Domestic Abuse Intervention Services business line, how may I help you?
In the first half of this year, Days has taken nearly 3,000 calls on their crisis line. That's 400 more than during the same period last year.
They're just wondering, what can they do? They're very scared, very nervous about their family members or their friends.
The crisis line is available 24 hours a day. They offer advice and help for victims and are working with the friends and family members and co-workers as well.
Keep their doors open, keep their ears open. Just be a listening stone for someone to talk to be there for them, to provide those resources.
Domestic violence is a community problem with a broad reach.
Batterers can be dangerous to many of us.
There is a stereotype that the violence only affects those in an abusive relationship, but that's not the case in the 3 Dane County domestic homicides this year. Last weekend, Willie Taylor was found dead outside this Fitchburg apartment, allegedly killed by a female friend's ex-boyfriend. 3 months ago, Craig O'Donnell was allegedly stabbed to death by his girlfriend's ex-boyfriend.
He floored it forward and ran them over.
And in July, an unthinkable crime. 2-year-old Yandel Castillo allegedly run over by his own father, who was upset with his ex.
It's really important that everybody in this community kind of understand what some of these complexities are with these issues and how to support someone.
They are crimes most of us simply don't get, affecting those in a relationship and children, friends, and community members.
It's kind of scary just to think that it happened there.
And there are a group of trained professionals here to help, listen, and provide shelter, desperate to make sure everyone knows they're available.
I think it's really important for people to know that they can call us.
In Madison, Chris Woodard, NBC 15 News.
And if you are someone who is looking for help or you're worried about someone you know, you can head to NBC15.com where we have posted a link to all of the resources Days provides, including a phone number for their helpline.
Also new tonight, a